Refrigerator. Here's our refrigerator standard. It's pretty simple, but it's worth a quick look. Refrigerator deficiencies are worth 0.22, less than a quarter of a point per occurrence on our typical 100 unit property. That's for a unit. It would be worth 0.2 inside. One of the first questions everyone seems to ask about refrigerators is, are they still citing refrigerator gaskets? Damaged seals or damaged gaskets. Refrigerator gaskets were among the lowest scoring defects under UPCS, and they remain low priority under Inspire, but for some reason people just really want to focus on this. So let's go ahead and answer the question. Yes, there is still a refrigerator gasket defect, but it's only worth 0.22 as opposed to something like a block sprinkler head at 2.4. So this is a tenth. It's a tenth of the value of the typical life-threatening deficiency. Let's take a quick peek at the simplified definitions. Deficiency 1 says a refrigerator is inoperable, but it's not cooling adequately. Deficiency 2, a component is damaged so that it impacts the function or use of the fridge. Deficiency 3, a refrigerator is missing. Now, of course, there are no outside refrigerator defects. And refrigerator missing does not apply to the inside. Even if we see evidence that a refrigerator once existed in a common area, there is no deficiency if it's been removed. Our longer definitions. A refrigerator is a device designed to keep food from spoiling by cooling and freezing. Common components include compressor, condenser coils, evaporator coils, handle, shelves, light bulb, drawer, expansion valve, seals, door. More information for the purpose of this inspection. A built-in freezer is considered a component of the refrigerator. Resident-owned standalone freezers should not be evaluated under this standard. Any stored appliance not in use or a medical use refrigerator should not be evaluated under this standard. So here's our longer definitions. Deficiency 1, a refrigerator is inoperable such that it may be unable to safely and adequately store food. Deficiency. The refrigerator is inoperable, i.e., the overall system is not meeting its function or purpose with or without visible damage, such that it may be unable to safely and adequately store food. Deficiency 2. Refrigerator component is damaged such that it impacts functionality. Deficiency. Refrigerator component is damaged, i.e., it's visibly defective, such that it impacts functionality. More information. Examples of damaged components that may impact functionality include, but are not limited to, a seal that is hanging, sagging, separating, torn with exposed magnet, or detached from the door. So just a little side note here, that seems to project a more severe condition, a magnet that is so badly damaged that it's hanging or sagging, but then they throw in the term torn with an exposed magnet. Any tear in a refrigerator gasket exposes magnet. I mean, even the tiniest little tear, typically you see a little bit of the black magnet under the seal. So that leaves the door wide open for even the slightest tear in a gasket to be written up. So components goes on to include the handle and the interior lining. Deficiency 3, refrigerators missing. This is an affirmative habitability requirement. Deficiency, refrigerator is missing, i.e. there's evidence of prior installation, but it is now not present. And they don't make any note about this here, but I'm sure that in the case of an SRO, a single room occupancy type of property, or a skilled nursing facility where there is no kitchen, I'm sure that we would not cite a missing refrigerator in a case where there's no evidence of a prior installation, no evidence that a refrigerator was supposed to be there. Anyway, that's it for our refrigerator standard. Thanks for viewing.